Honey, the games they play. Honey, how are you going to be dating him for more than 6 months and you don't know where he lives? Can you tell me that? You don't know where he lives. He either has a woman or a man. Listen, I'm just telling you. Listen, I got a good one for y'all today, so stay tuned. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. And I got a good one for y'all today, honey. Listen, remember, I'm not cross-eyed. It is the her or the glasses, honey. Woo, honey, you ain't never been over his house. Listen, I wrote this December 11th, 2025, honey. That was today. She doesn't know where he lives. Honey, the games. It reminded me of the meme of Candy. The lies. Okay, let me get on into it. If you have been dating someone for 6 or more months and you are now feeling safe and comfortable with him and you still don't know where he lives, Houston, we have a problem. Honey, you got a problem. If he is saying, I'll pick you up, he's always saying, I'll pick you up at your house. And you ain't never been at his house, you have a problem. Do we really have to tell you this? Do we really have to tell you this? You know this ain't right. Lady, what is wrong with you? He either has a woman or a man. Listen, I can't believe you haven't been to his house. Honey, what you think about that? That was short and sweet, wasn't it? I was watching something and the lady was saying how she had not been over to the man's house. You know, it was one on my skit. And she was saying like she never been to the guy's house. And I'm saying like, y'all been dating for this long and you ain't never went to the guy's house. Honey, let me tell you my thoughts. Does he have a place? Does he have a place to stay? Listen here, this is not funny and this is not to laugh, but I'm about to tell you this story because, you know, people do be having situations and I'm not laughing at that, but I got to tell you about this story that my friend told me a couple of weeks ago, right? It was about her friend though. So she said that, okay, she met this guy and she met him on the internet because I asked her, I said, well, where did the lady meet the guy? And she was like, yeah, she met him on the internet. And so she said that he finally came into town or some kind of way. I can't remember how it went. But anyway, she would have the man come over to her house and she never went to his house. But she would always have him to come over to her house. And so this one day, this was a straw that broke the camel's back, I guess. And so then she said, you know, you got to be up out of here. The man did not want to leave. He locks himself in her bathroom. And I guess her son was getting out of school. This is not my story, y'all. This lady just happened to have a son. Yeah. And so then the man goes and locks himself in her bathroom. She had to call the police. My friend was like, she had to call the police on him and everything because he did not want to leave. She said he got she said they got him out of the house before the son came home from school because I guess she was just doing her little thing. She was not trying to let her son see what she was doing, because sometimes it be like that. When you are a single mother and you care about your kid, you will, when you are dating, because you don't want to introduce your kid to anyone, you will date if every other weekend. Man, you gotta make this stuff work because you're trying to represent him and let him see the best mother that he can see. And so anyway, let me get on back. And so then she said she had to call the police. He got out and everything, but guess what, y'all? This man lived in his car. And nothing is wrong with that, but he had a sheet. The policeman told her, he was like, you need to do a lookup of this guy. Turns out the sheet was so long. When she looked at it, she saw all this stuff on there. So you really, if you ain't went over to the person's house and you ain't had this verified, because you need to know. You need to know who you're dealing with. Okay. I'm laughing, making light of this, and I'm not laughing at the homeless. That is not what I'm laughing at. Okay. I'm laughing at the gamers. They play games. That's who I'm laughing at. I am not by far laughing at anyone homeless. That is not what I'm saying. But you have to be careful. And I definitely understand. But if you ain't been to your guy's house and he has not invited you over there, y'all done been together for 6 or more months, you need to look into that. You need to look into that, because you could be dating somebody like that. Or he could have a man. You never know. I heard a story about that. I'm like, what? So you really have to watch it. You have to watch that, y'all. But listen, that's it. That's all I got on that. I wasn't finna make that long. I'm trying to get this video out because I'm free now from school. So I wanted to I got a couple more things and then it's a wrap. But now the big test is over. So now I can focus back. I was on the roll though at first. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's it. Thank you to my new ones and thank you to my day ones. Y'all been riding with a girl and I am so grateful. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken word and conversation.